radio show and putting it on television. It's brilliant. Explosive television. Shocking television. This is good television. This is genius.
Well, let's bring in Eric Roberts, who is a big fan of our show, Robin, believe it or not.
I didn't know that.
Eric had a brilliant acting career, and then all of a sudden his sister went and became a superstar. Which I think is, hey, Eric, look at you. Hey, he's in good shape.
He's got a very good body, yes.
Yeah, you've got a good body. You are handsome.
Good body, nice hair.
You're better looking than your sister. Look at the muscles on you. Dude, what are you, in the gym all day?
I know, Howard. This is how I came.
Hey, it's Eric Roberts, for real.
there he is.
The Pope of Greenwich Village.
I love that movie. That's
That was a
my
great
favorite.
movie. Great movie. Stop chewing gum, Eric.
Okay.
Okay. So, man, you know, you're almost as pretty. You're like as pretty as a girl. You gotta say. Look at this guy. Look at
He
that.
had to build those muscles because everybody thought that.
Robin's ready to rape you. Look at
That's
her.
why they keep me behind this glass.
What do? You work out, what, 3-4 hours a day? Be honest. Come on, you don't get muscles like that. Look at the guy's chest.
He must really stay at the gym a lot.
What are you, in the gym like...
And then you do that karate stuff, right?
Well, see, I just got...
You don't know
through
karate. You know karate?
I don't know anything about it.
Are you
Howard.
kidding me?
They wanted me to be in that movie with Eric.
Best of the best? Come
Yeah.
on.
Best of the best.
I did a movie called The Specialist with Sly Stallone, and you have to stay in shape to be in a movie with Sly, you know?
Right.
That's the thing.
So how do you do that? You take steroids or something?
No, Howard. No.
What do you do? How do you get the fat off your stomach? Seriously, like I've got that.
That cute little roll.
See, look here. There you go.
I do about
You know what I
100
mean?
leg ups a day, and,
Yeah.
and hundreds of sit-ups. And,
Really?
100.
Yeah, hundreds.
Yeah, he has all day to work out. And what's with your wife? She's as hot in the body department as you?
Does she do all those leg ups too?
Well, a certain kind of leg up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't believe your sister became such a big star. I think in a way it like
Did
kind
that
of.
bother you?
Yeah, it does bother him. Does
Because
it
you
bother
got
you?
her into the business. And then boom.
Does it bother you? Seriously, be honest. Yes.
You have to, for the family, say no, I'm
no,
sure.
no,
I guess
no,
for,
no.
for radio you have to say no.
The only thing that bothers me is like what I heard just the other day. $12 million she makes.
I know.
And
That bothers you.
And that bothers
Yeah, that would
me.
bother me too.
That bothers
How do you
me.
compete with that? Because you know what? Siblings are naturally competitive.
Sure.
Am I right? Seriously. I mean,
Well, I think like most of her drive, you know, came off of envy, sure.
Yeah.
And like she has a lot of drive.
you're estranged from her, or you're on a good relationship with her?
Well, it all depends. You know what you consider a good relationship. You know, we're like,
Because you two are a little bit wild.
Answer the question this way, because I see you're having problems.
Yeah, right.
Can you call her on the phone?
Oh yeah, sure.
Really?
You have her number.
Sure.
And do you talk regularly?
No.
See?
How often would you say you talk?
Once a year.
Maybe
Twice.
maybe.
Why
So-
is that?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's weird. I think Julie is hard to deal with.
Hmm.
Or maybe Eric's hard to deal with.
You
I don't know.
weren't
Eric's
even-
kind of weird, too.
You weren't invited to the wedding.
Yeah. What the hell's going on exactly, Eric?
I don't know, Howard. I don't know.
You're all shook. What do you mean you don't know?
No,
You know.
I don't know.
Why?
I
Were
know.
you friends at one time?
Honest to God, we were very close at one
Yeah.
time. Yeah. Honest to God, the truth
And you got her
is-
started in acting.
The truth is, I know as much about it as you do, Howard.
Really?
I swear to Christ.
There are
Yeah.
people between you two now.
Well, see, the only thing I heard about the wedding was a quote from my mother.
Who said,
And-
oh, my God, she married a guy with Brillo head. I know what it is. Eric's afraid of Lyle.
No,
that right?
no.
He's scared. Looks like he's from Mars. That's what it is. You know, Jackie the Joke Man was invited to the wedding and Eric Roberts wasn't? Unbelievable. That is bad when a brother and a
Not
sister...
in a wedding.
I'd like to bring you two
Ridiculous.
together. You should
Well,
do a
go for
movie
it, Howard.
together. Yeah,
Go
I
for
really
it,
would.
Howard.
I really would like to bring you together. I'd
Yeah,
like
you
to know.
think that eventually she'd say, I want to do a movie with my brother?
Maybe she's just like weird or something. Because Eric, you have a reputation for being weird and stuff, but are you really weird?
He doesn't think so.
Eric is a little weird.
He is.
Yeah, maybe
Come on,
you're weird.
you got to admit.
You never beat your sister. You never did anything to your sister bad, and yet all of a sudden, out of the clear blue, why would she be mad at you? You got her started in acting.
And when did it occur? When she hit the big time?
Well, just before Pretty Woman came out, we're on the lot, like down in North Carolina, having lunch and with her then boyfriend Kiefer. and we're having a great time. Pretty Woman hit the scene, and that's pretty much the last I heard. No, the last I heard from was at my birthday party, just after Pretty Woman was out, and she came over to my house for my birthday, had her hair cut and bleached blonde, and I said, "What do you do to your hair?" And she told me, I've done this for Tinkerbell, why can't you be supportive? I hate you, et cetera, et cetera. And then,
wow.
And then I heard that Steven Spielberg asked her to change her hair, too.
Did she say, I hate you to him? You want to know something? I'm going to tell you something right now. Sometimes when people get a lot of money, they suddenly feel they're independent. They don't need their families anymore. Wait till her face scrags out a bit and suddenly the fame isn't there, maybe a few bad investments. She'll be calling Eric Roberts on the phone.
Hello, Eric? Hi, Julia.
Who?
Remember a couple of years ago I didn't think my ass smelled? My duty didn't stink? Well, now I think my duty stinks again, and I want to reestablish our relationship. It's time we got back together.
Oh, what are you telling me? What are you telling me? Now you want to be my friend? What are you, low on cash?
Matter of fact, I am.
I need a loan.
Oh, now you need a loan.
That's right.
All right, Eric, we'll take a break. We'll get back into this dysfunctional family of yours. This Julia Roberts, who I don't know who she thinks she's become, but I'll get to the bottom of it. Oh, now I feel good. When do you do for your next phone call?
I got no bad feelings against my sister.
No. I have bad feelings now.
You know.
When do you do for your next phone call to her?
You know who I've got bad feelings about, though, Howard?
Who?
Is my sister's agent. I forget her name. My wife will remind me. Who told me that nobody would speak to me if it weren't for my sister Julia.
No.
Really?
Oh. That's wrong.
Well, I'm speaking to you.
She's never gotten that kind of
Dude,
critical
you were
acclaim.
close with her the whole
All I
time.
know,
But I think
all I
that-
know is what I hear from other people. And like what I read a quote from my mother said I wasn't invited to the wedding because I might make trouble. And I heard...
Now, what's wrong with your mother?
Yeah, why would she say that?
I don't know
Have
what
you
it's
made
called,
trouble? Do you make trouble?
No, I don't make trouble.
Did the whole family side with Julia?
Yeah.
You know
She's the
what?
favorite.
You know what?
boy,
You know what?
Eric.
You know
Yeah.
what, to be honest, I think the only trouble that my sisters and I have is that we disagree about my mother. And I don't want to get into it here on the air because it's kind of personal, it's kind of family.
I love personal on
You
this.
know,
kind of involved.
I'll get into it, okay?
Right.
The mother was an acting teacher.
Yeah.
No, that's...
See, you're already wrong.
That's the
real
fallacy?
con- well, see...
He's saying she wasn't much of an actress.
Well, see, my dad ran an acting school in Atlanta, Georgia, called the Actors and Writers Workshop.
Yeah.
Right.
And my mom answered the phone for it.
Oh.
And my mom also taught a class of 5-year-olds, which is basically babysitting.
Right.
Uh-huh.
But and then when I got famous, about 1980, 81, around the Star 80 time,
Right.
she started to teach acting under the auspices of having taught me.
Right.
Ah.
Which bothered you because...
No, I
right.
just ignored it.
Okay.
It was a way for her to make a living, and that's fine. It's kind of silly, but that's okay.
Right.
And then after Julie hit it huge with Pretty Woman, 'cause she also taught Julia, so she's taking advantage of all these poor people who don't understand that I never took a lesson from her, and Julie never took a lesson up until she left home,
Right.
and I got her to leave home, and so it is what it is.
It's outrageous, but your mom want to get back together with you. If my mom's listening, hey, maybe open up a radio school in Rockville Center, make a few bucks, do something with your life. Maybe it would do something. I taught him everything I know.
I'm a radio teacher.
I teach radio. Yeah, that would be weird, but I don't think it would break up our... Yeah, I guess I would think kind of weird of my
You
mother
would
if she
get
did
pretty
that.
angry, I think, if your mother did that.
Yeah, I'd get real angry. Because my mother goes around cutting deals all
You put
day.
a stop to that right away.
Yeah, I mean, all of a sudden, it's like a Sylvester Stallone thing. You got Jackie Stallone running around with a big headband and reading people's fortunes. You know what I mean? And so it's wacky. You know what's weird? I'd like to be in on the one conversation Eric has with Julia Roberts once a year, that one big conversation.
Do you run into each other at family functions, or you just totally stay away from your family?
We don't really have family functions. Yeah, in my family...
It doesn't sound it.
It sounds like your family just dysfunctions.
Sounds like half the family's at war with each other. I don't know. Yeah, that's why he had to learn karate in that movie, because for his family reunions.
Yeah, my family is my wife, yeah.
Right.
Eliza.
That's my family, too.
Yeah.
Ooh, hubba, hubba. How'd you get her? She won't come in here? Let me take a break. I'll coax her into the studio. now I feel good. Well, this is very exciting. Eric Roberts is here, and I've coaxed the very beautiful, very plunging V-neck. Yeah, showing her chest. Both of you are wearing plunging V-necks, as a matter of fact.
My kids were afraid of.
Now, you are married to Eric, or you guys are girlfriend and boyfriend? Oh, you are married. Oh, very nice.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
But you
And how does a guy get a girl like you? I mean, does he have to be Eric Roberts caliber, or?
Where did you two meet?
On the MGM Grand in the air.
That's where girls should go to meet rich Hollywood guys.
They ended that.
Yeah, because too many
airline.
guys were hooking up with girls on there. So in other words, what were you doing that you were on the MGM?
I was coming back to LA from New York on business. So I was actually.
And did you join the Mile High Club, the two of you?
No. We're much classier than that, Eric.
What happened? You went out on a date? You walked up to her, Eric, or she walked up to you and said, "Mr. Roberts, I'm a big fan," or anything?
No, see, what happened is, like, I was in another relationship at the time, what have you.
Who were you dating then? Probably a hot model, am I correct?
No. Anyway.
Was it an actress?
No.
No, not in the business. Very pretty. Though.
Very pretty.
So the thing is, I'm reading a script. She's reading a script. We see this. We talk a little bit. I tell her who my favorite writer is, a man named David Raphael. He just happens to be her father. What? I say, really?
Really?
We start talking. Yeah, he wrote, like, The Way We Were, 3 Days of the Condor, The Firm, etc.
Around midnight.
And she doesn't walk up to you and go, "Oh, can I meet
midnight.
Julia?" None of that kind of stuff, right?
No, there was no Julia.
There was no Julia at that point.
As a matter of fact, I told her about Julia, and I was very proud of my sister, who had made, I think, 2 or 3 movies at the time.
A brother who was proud of his sister,
And
and
you
yet
should
now
talk about her.
now scorned by the same sister.
Now stop.
No, come on. I'm a little uptight about this.
So I tell Eliza all about my sister, and I told her that she had to go see Mystic Pizza, so she did.
Hey, cut to the good part. When do you get to go to bed together?
Yeah.
So wait a minute. You're in a relationship, but you exchange numbers and stuff?
Well, he wasn't
No.
married.
No, we
Were you married to the woman that you were in the relationship with?
Of course
No.
not. I was never going to be married. Oops.
Oops. There it is.
I liked his cat. He had a kitty on his lap in a box. He wanted to be friends, and I thought.
Yeah, and you're like, hey, this guy's really cute. I want to get into
Now,
the
you
sack
knew
with
who
him.
he was right away.
I did, but I had the same reaction as what Howard said at the beginning. I just sort of like hadn't seen him for a while.
And you were really
I
horny for him
think
right away?
No, we were trying to hide from each other.
Come
I
on.
didn't
You
even
got to be horny for a guy that looks like this. I mean, this guy's prettier than most
No,
women.
I thought he was absolutely beautiful, of course.
Right, yeah. I mean, the guy, I
thought
think he is. I think I'd sleep with him.
But I was.
I mean, I hate to say it. I'm not,
Finally.
I
you're
think I could
admitting
kiss
it.
him. So anyway, how long does it take before he gets you in bed?
Years.
Oh.
Yeah.
Literally.
We didn't start kissing until 1991,
Really?
and we got
What?
married in 92.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really like.
Very romantic.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
all
it
that
was.
time you were just working on the friendship, huh?
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
And it was a good one.
Yeah, you're a knockout.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, I'm talking to Eric.
He's harsh. Harsh.
And you're very skinny. What's this
Yes.
about your stomach that you're talking about?
No, it's a little flabby. It's not. How do you get it muscular? How do you get everything toned? I think that's genetic.
How often does Eric work out?
It's just work. You got to work.
He
Every
works
day.
out every day.
He
Yeah.
does?
Yeah, he works out every day. Once in a while, twice a day. And on the days he misses, he sounds like a teenage girl complaining about, that.
Yeah.
And you guys have kids and stuff, and then, like, what happens when Eric shows up at, like, a PTA meeting or something like this? Is there a big hubbub? There he is, Eric Roberts.
It depends,
I
know.
don't do PTA, Howard.
No, but do
No.
you? I mean, I'm sure you live in a neighborhood, right? Your neighbors see you walking around and stuff. They're
They
regular
get
people.
Used, they get used to it.
They do. They don't make a big deal.
Yeah, they wave and throw me a frisbee. Yeah,
Really?
Great. Yeah, sure.
See, I don't talk to my neighbor. Well, I'll tell you something. If I was married to you, I'd be doing sit-ups every day.
But I would love him if he was schlubby and,
Oh, yeah, sure you would.
Like what you said in your dedication in your book about your wife. She
Yeah.
loved you before everything.
Yeah, big deal. I realize that's very meaningless. I realize now how big deal.
How
So
shallow that is.
that was her problem, not mine. No, I remember what was the contract? I know now I remember what it was, why you and Julia Roberts don't get along.
Wow.
Because she didn't back you up in a custody case. Am I correct? Am I wong or am I
That
right?
was what
I
is
never had a
incorrect.
custody
That's
case.
incorrect?
That's
I
why,
never had a
that's
custody.
why
I
I
thought
went
you
on
had
a
a
hard
custody
topic.
case.
No,
where you were with a
no,
girlfriend and you had a
no,
kid and you wanted custody of the kid.
There was never any confusion as to where the child was supposed
No,
to be?
that's why I went on hard
Misinformation.
topic.
Was that what it was?
To correct that.
clear
It wasn't
up.
true.
Julia should have backed you up.
No, but we didn't do that.
What happened?
She never
Nothing.
sided with your girlfriend over you.
Of course she did.
She did.
Oh,
See,
she
now
did.
what
It
is
was
that
not
about?
over a custody case.
There was
Okay.
never any custody about where the kid should live. There was never any case.
All right.
What was the
But
problem?
why did she side with the girlfriend?
That's not right.
Because you know how when people break up, we're just talking about this.
Yeah.
People go, I don't mind you broke up with me, but I didn't like the way you did it. Have
I
you ever heard
see.
anybody say, I love the
Yes.
way you did it, I feel
Yes.
great?
I love how you broke up with me, Howard. Have you ever heard that said?
Yes, I've heard that.
So nice.
It was a crummy breakup. And
So
Eric,
why would your
you know,
sister get involved in going against you? This is between you and someone else.
but
Why would she
had the
get involved?
compassion because people do that a lot. They adopt the other family.
Well, you know, there was a teleplay written by a woman named Lila Garrett, who happens to be her mother-in-law. But it's called Who Gets the Friends, and it's about a breakup. Well, like this is
You
the
broke
case
up with a
of
girl.
Who Gets the Family?
You broke up with a girl,
Yeah.
and Julia took the side of the girl.
Yes, she did.
But it happens. If Romeo and Juliet wanted the Capulets and the Montagues to get together, all they had to do was get a divorce.
I don't know.
I swear, it's
I always broke up with girls the same exact way each time. Each time
How
I
was
broke
that?
up with a
How
woman,
was that?
I heard
Like
her
that.
say goodbye. And that was the end of it. And then I broke up with her. And that was the end of it. And that's the way it should be done.
At least you didn't do it by fax, Eric.
You mean the girlfriend before your beautiful wife? Yeah. She got jealous, you're saying. Or you guys didn't have a nice breakup.
It didn't have such a nice breakup.
It was
Which
not-
Eric takes a lot of
And
responsibility
it came down to
for
like
that.
a court case or something, and then all of a sudden,
No.
Julia showed up in court.
It's like much simpler than that.
Man, you got a complicated life.
I was a she was a we broke up.
Whoa.
I mean, it's very simple.
Wow.
And
I think you could say. Can you say that? I better. I don't know. We'll tell
I
her
don't
this
know.
I don't know. Well, you were bad about it. She was bad about it. It was a misunderstanding. But Julia Roberts should not have been involved in your breakup. Am I correct or am I correct?
she wasn't involved in my breakup.
Oh.
This is all you saying this, Howard. I'm not saying this, Julie. So if you hear this, and they
You
tell
know
you
what?
this,
Wait.
I'm not
No,
bad
say
mouthing
something.
you, Julie.
Let's get into some bad.
No,
mouthing.
but
Come
you
on.
know what?
What?
Because I'm not directly involved.
Go ahead,
And you
go
sound a little like my mother here.
Thank
and
you.
I agree with her in this too. I think it's one thing to be compassionate and supportive of the other person,
Right.
but you should be open to listening to
To
both
Eric,
sides.
if she only speaks to him once a year, how's she going to know what he feels?
Yeah, to just really listening. That's all. Maybe you'd even hear him say, "Oh, I'm sorry for this. I feel really crummy about that," and take some responsibility if you actually listened.
Eric Roberts, who has put in fine performances over the years, now has a movie coming out with Sylvester Stallone. What, you hung out with him for, what, a couple of months?
Yeah.
What's his problem? Is he a kook or has he got it together?
You know, he's a really funny, charming guy. The only
Womanizer, true?
well, he didn't womanize me. Let me put it.
He didn't
that
come
way.
on to you in any way?
No.
At no point during the filming, he never came on to you?
No.
You guys didn't rub oil on each other's chest to get the hair off or
No
anything
love
like that?
scene.
He offered me his next movie, even.
Really?
Yeah. And then, I mean, he hands me the script on the set. Here, Eric, I want you to be in this.
Really?
So I take this.
Nice
and I look
impression
at
of
it,
Sylvester.
And it's called Judge Dredd, right? I look at it, I take it home, I read it. It's kind of futuristic. It's based on the comic book character Judge Dredd. I think, wow, that's kind of cool. Wow, I could spend like 5 months in a helmet. Sure.
That would be cool.
So I go back and I say, have you offered this to me? He goes, yeah, sure. You want it? I said, yeah.
So you're going to do it?
I'll do this. So then I had my agent call him up and, what? He didn't know anything about it.
Oh,
Really?
no.
Yeah.
I'm suspicious of him. Did he ask for Julia's phone number? See, that could have been it.
Look, I don't know how the guy could be a womanizer with his standards about bodies. There was a 5-week-old baby there, and he was pointing to beautiful baby.
Yeah.
Look, absolutely no body fat. He says about this 5-week-old baby.
It's true. It's a true story. Howard.
Now,
I think he's a little obsessed.
A little bit. So,
Well, you're having a good life. It's despite the fact that Julia and you don't get along. It sounds still like you guys are having fun.
we're doing.
I have a great life.
I will
Howard.
bring you
I have a
together.
great wife, too.
Oh, yes, you do.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. Obviously, no body fat on her. What, do you work out, too, like a madman, or what?
I swim
Yes, you do.
a little.
She swam the English Channel, I think.
Yesterday.
Yes. And very beautiful. I would describe you as auburn-haired, 38, 24, 36. Am I close?
Ooh, you're very close, Howard.
Yes.
Intuitive, Howard.
Eric takes her measurements every day. To make sure she stays within a proper framework. Guy's smart. I didn't measure my wife for a few weeks. She let herself go.
She let herself slip.
That's right. She let herself slip. But I'm glad you came in today.
I am too,
It's a
Howard.
pleasure to
Thank
meet you. And you guys sound like you're having fun, even through the pain of this rather dysfunctional Eric Roberts family.
You should do a shrink show, Howard.
Yes, I'm thinking of doing that next.
You're very talented.
Robin says the same thing every day.
Yeah, Robin, you're right.
Right. And thanks
I
for
say
coming.
he needs a shrink. He doesn't.
Yeah, and thanks for coming in.
You bet.
And we look forward to seeing the next movie with Sylvester Stallone. Is there anything coming out before then?
There's a movie called The Nature of the Beast with me and Lance Henriksen. That's wonderful. Lance Henriksen is perfect in this movie.
And when will we see that?
I think around the fall.
All right. Well, come
Yeah.
back and let us know when it's, come back and do a promotion around it.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
Here's your book that I signed. Cherish that.
I will.
That'll go up in value with time.
Thank you, Howard.
Okay.
Thank you, Robin.
That's something Julia doesn't have.
Yeah, Julia will not
I
receive a
love
book.
you. Stop it.
Now you have something Julia doesn't have. Eric Roberts has my book signed. And if Julia came in here and asked me to sign her book, I wouldn't do it. All right, anyway, Eric Roberts, it's an honor to meet you.
Thank you,
I'm
Howard.
very honored to meet you. You're a great
been
actor.
fun being here.
And thank the very lovely Mrs. Roberts.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
I will hug you goodbye on the way out.